All right, quick little tip here on overcoming your fear of failure. This is a little thought process I've always used, and it's certainly not a quick fix. There is no quick fix for something like that. Probably the biggest fear you will have to conquer your entire life. But could help you, depending on your personality, could manifest into helping you overcoming your fears and taking action. But could help you, depending on your personality, could manifest into helping you overcoming your fears and taking action. Basically, what it is that you or I, we don't matter. We are absolute losers. Nobody cares about what we're doing. The media, the public, nobody cares. Just think about how many people there are in the world. Basically, just go to any college town and think about the amount of fucking people that are there. Think about how many fucking people are in that college town. Each individual person has a conscience and they think. And then think about how many college towns there are. There are a fuck ton. That is a lot of fucking people. And none of them, pretty much none of them, are thinking about what you're doing. None of them are going to criticize you if you try for something and fuck up. Because nobody knows who we are. Nobody knows you. You're not important. No, but basically the premise of this little thought manifestation is that people, you, me, tend to think we're a lot more important than what we are. We think we have some sort of golden reputation and identity we have to keep, and basically they call it your ego. But in reality, it doesn't matter what you try to do and fail, because nobody's really, they might laugh at you, but they don't care. Because the only reason they'll care is it makes them feel better about themselves. Because they think they're a lot more important than what they are. They think they have a golden identity to protect. So they don't take risks. And basically, in this day and age of constant surveillance, in this day and age of social media, everybody thinks they're a celebrity. And if you can kill your ego, if you can be the punching bag, then you will, you can get ahead. You'll get ahead very quickly. And obviously this is geared towards people who are, in their late teens, early 20s. But at that age, in this coming age, especially in the future, if you can do mundane tasks like make a phone call and have a conversation, you can get really far ahead. If you are the type of person that can cold approach, introduce yourself to people and not get offended when they treat you like shit, you can get really far ahead. But back to the point. From what I think I observe, people just think they're, everyone thinks they're the most important person in the world. And so that kind of begins their thought process of they can't take a risk and try something new because that goes against, their celebrity. That goes against their celebrity persona in their mind. I mean, look at me. This video is a perfect example because I can say anything and I can look as retarded as I want on this camera, and I can talk with my awful voice, and none of it matters because nobody will watch this. Nobody's watching this. Nobody. Maybe one day this video will have 1 million views, and then things will be different. Then I might, then the whole, then you need a different thought process. If you have 1 million people watching you, it's different. The average person, I mean, there's no reason to be afraid to fail at taking risks. And that's where the fear of failure is even involved. It's always involved in taking a risk, doing something new. But yeah, if you can fight past your fear of failure, and if you can really try to do something new, try to take a risk, whatever that may be, starting a business, asking the girl out, applying for jobs, dropping out of college, standing up to somebody. If you're the type of person that can do those things and give it your all, don't even half-ass it and act like it's a big fucking joke. The person that can do that, you know what? It's a win-win, because you might not get it. You might not get the sale. You might not get the date. But they will fucking respect you if you can go up like a man and ask for something directly. I mean, if you give it your absolute all when taking a risk. I mean, to me, that's a hell of a lot better than just sitting around and fucking decomposing. Just being decomposing matter. Sitting around taking no risks, taking no action. I'd rather be the loser who's embarrassing himself daily than, just sitting around doing nothing. Because you might think that, everyone cares and everyone's laughing at you. But when you make it, those early memories, people don't have good memories. They're going to forget. And then you'll just be the star in their head.